The Sound Lab, 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 the Sound Lab. Experimenting with the best new music.
The St Pierre Snake Invasion. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
One of, anyway. You're not just the...
Someone did say that earlier. I had to correct them as I I only corrected them because there were other members of the band there. otherwise I'd have been like, yeah, no, you're
yeah.
right. Totally right. So yeah, you're right.
I've done my research.
Yeah.
You're at 2,000 trees, I know that much.
Well, that is true.
You're back again. How is it for you guys?
It's lovely. It's lovely. I mean, we were meant to be on at 2 o'clock today.
Yep.
And then we weren't asked. We were bumped up to 7:20.
Yeah.
And I was.
You're doing.
I was like, oh yeah. The album has had a good reception, so that makes sense to bump it up. And then I realised it's because Black Queen dropped out. So
yes, yeah.
So it was nothing.
Not because you're good. Just
Not because we're good. James was like, who's cheap? who can we put up there where we don't have to pay him anymore? Who will definitely do it without asking for more money? Those daft bastards.
Well, you know the guys, so that's probably why.
That's it. I think when we played our Tangent, we said to him, we were so grateful for being given the opportunity to play Art Tangent and to play here, that we were like, look, doesn't matter how big we get. Well, yeah, no, not that there was any danger of us getting massive, but it doesn't matter how big we get, we'll do it for 150 quid every time. So
nice.
So yeah,
that covers your petrol.
Yeah, I don't drive, so
it's not far up from Bristol, is it?
No, it's only an hour, so it's fine.
Yeah, you're good. So you've just dropped in that you've released a new album.
Yes.
So tell us about it.
It's very good. But so it depends.
I'm glad you find it good.
Yeah, it depends on which review you read. So they're about, I'd say they're 70%, maybe, no, that's a generous, 60% of them are like, this is a really good album.
Okay.
The other 40%, well, the other 20% are like, it's all right.
Yeah.
And then there are another 20% who are like, this is just bullshit.
They just don't like your music.
Well, I think it's, yeah.
In general, they just don't like that side of the...
Well, I think there's the people. What I find, and this might be a bit offensive, but I found that the people who don't like it, I've seen other reviews that they've done of other bands, and they like basic bitch metal, so they like that really kind of straight down the line, drinking beers in hell type stuff, and we're not that, and there's nothing wrong with that type of music, but
no.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So because you've released the album, I'm sure you've got some touring coming up.
Oh, we have.
Where can we see you on the road?
Well, you can see us in October.
Yep.
I can't tell you where. We're playing. We're on tour with Castles or Cassels. I've known those peripherally now for about 2 or 3 years, and I still don't know how you say the band name. And if they're watching, I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry. But we're playing Oxford, Hull, London, Bristol, Cardiff and Leeds, I think, from the 28th of September through to the 6th of October. So if you look on our website, you'll see that.
You'll get the correct dates and
in order. Yeah, it's definitely the 28th of September in Bristol is the first one.
Yeah,
I know that for a fact.
And then from there on.
And then it's
good.
A pick a mix of dates and places.
Love a bit of pick a mix.
What's your favourite?
Fizzy cola bottles.
Good choice.
Or the little fudge with chocolate on.
The cherries for me. The fizzy cherries.
Fizzy, but the problem is you're going to have the non-fizzy sweets
underneath
the fizzy ones, especially when you've got chocolate.
Yeah, I don't agree with putting chocolate in a pick a mix. It's too heavy. It's too heavy.
Oh, it depends how you do it. Because some do it by weight, some do it by quantity.
Ah.
You have to fill up your little pot.
Oh no, they do that in Wilco's, don't they? You can put whatever in. Yeah.
So you have to start with a big, massive one on the bottom,
right?
And then Smarties, and then a couple more big ones.
Smarties.
Then Smarties.
Smarties have no place in a pick a mix either, I'm afraid.
It just fills in the little holes, so you just get a little bit more.
Jelly beans for me.
Yeah.
They are the render to the chocolate. You know what I mean? If the chocolate is the brick, or if the bonbons are the brick, then the jelly beans are the render.
Yeah, you need a nice mix there. And
the
problem is the fizziness going on the chocolate is what I find.
I quite like fizzy chocolate. I like the dairy milks with their little fizz in them.
Oh, yes. Love them. I love a good pick and mix.
I fucking love a pick and
I'm gonna
mix.
get some pick and mix on the way home.
I don't know why they don't do it here
I know. Imagine how much money they make from pick and mix stalls at festivals.
next year.
Should we do it?
Let's
do it together.
That's actually a genuinely really good idea.
I think it
We'll
will
talk
work.
after.
We'll discuss this.
It's a great idea.
So you've mentioned a tour in the UK.
Yes.
What's happening after that? Are we expecting more touring to be announced? Or?
No, not as yet. We've got I think we've got a show. We've got a couple of shows here and there. But we've just signed with a manager, which is nice. He's in a quite famous band. He's not announced it yet because he's been here, so I won't say who it is. But he's a lovely boy.
Hang on, he hasn't announced his famous band he's in.
No, so he's in a famous band. You're doing really well. It's kind of what, like, how we had a phone call. He's like, so yeah, we've just done this, and I sorted it out. I was like, all right, then fucking sort it out for us.
Done.
So yes, he's like,
he got some big stuff to come.
yeah, he's like,
sure.
we're gonna get together in a couple of weeks, I think, and then discuss. I think it's more next year now. We're gonna plan, and I think there are talks of support tours and maybe some shows here on the continent. So
Good.
Some festivals and shit.
Yeah.
That's the drummer there. Give me the finger.
There he is. He's waving now. That's a very camp wave.
Yeah. He's a very camp man.
Yeah. He's going to watch this back and realise what we're talking about.
Well, he hits things. He hits things.
He's hit things.
He likes having that drumstick.
Very violent man.
He's a very violent and effeminate young man.
Violent man.
He is. It's like Reggie Cray.
Got a point. So yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
Do you think you might end up back in the studio at any point?
Well, I want to. I think maybe an album next year would be a push.
Yeah.
I've written half an album already, so we only need like 4 or 5 more songs to have the third album. But I kind of want this one to. It's taken so long to get it out.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to let it simmer for a bit and marinate. But yeah, I think maybe a single.
Okay.
We'll do a single next year, so people don't think that we've disappeared again for 4 years.
Yeah, you did that before.
Yeah. Hiya.
We are still around.
We're not dead. We're not dead. None of us have died. So.
Yeah, just keep it flowing. Keep it.
Yeah, well,
keep it there.
I'm 35 now, so I've like.
Okay, maybe just push it out.
Just get it out as soon as.
Out.
Yeah. Well, my wife really wanted to have kids next year, and then we had the chat with the manager, and I was like, probably not the best time to do it. So I'm gonna have to get the album out quick, so that my wife doesn't leave me. So
if they kids, but then you can go off a tour and.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Leave it to it.
Don't want to. Yeah, my friend who my boss actually had a kid. And I was speaking to her about that. I was like, look, if the band gets busy, I might have to take some unpaid leave. We're not going to have kids now because I don't want Sophie to be on her own bringing up the kid. And she was like, no, that'd be amazing. Like, she's just had a kid herself. She's like, no, it's great. When Dave's not around, it's the best. Like, so do that. Just have the kid and then just go. I was like, okay, well, you tell her that. So if I tell her you said that, she's going to think I'm talking absolute shit.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see.
Good. Excellent. Well, it's been a pleasure.
It has indeed.
Having a catch up.
Indeed. Good
Thanks
to see you.
The Sound Lab, 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 the Sound Lab. Experimenting with the best new music.